a young boy unable to walk to this day, simply because every time he attempts to take a step, the bones in his body instantly shatter. At first, his parents thought it was because his bones were too fragile, but they soon realized it was all due to the boy's unique constitution. An average person has about 600 muscles in their body, but 3-year-old Raiden had dozens of times more muscle mass than normal people. This caused his bones to be unable to withstand the pressure. Even simple movements brought him excruciating pain. Even so, Raiden's parents never chose to give up. Day after day, they bandaged his wounds and constantly encouraged him to keep trying. And so, before anyone realized it, 7-year-old Raiden finally managed to suppress his rampaging muscles, forming a shell-like constraint on his body. Its name, Hyakuhi, 100 Arms. One day, the village children were holding a sumo competition, facing an opponent who had already won 7 straight matches. Even with the power of Hyakuhi sealing his strength, Raiden still knocked his opponent down with a single move. However, a natural disaster completely changed the trajectory of his life. Volcanic ash falling from the sky not only plunged his hometown into severe famine, but also triggered a plague, causing people to die from disease one after another. To save his hometown from the brink of desperation, 17-year-old Raiden resolutely left home and came to Edo's sumo wrestling hall. He would become a sumo wrestler to earn money for his hometown. When he first entered the hall, his master asked him to spar with his senior brother. But fearing his senior brother would get hurt, Raiden chose to refuse. Seeing this, his master personally stepped onto the mat. Raiden, who thought he could handle it easily, was defeated by his master again and again. In that moment, he understood that sumo wasn't as simple as he had imagined. From then on, Raiden settled down and tirelessly practiced with dedication. Soon he welcomed his first official sumo match and won without suspense. From that point forward, Raiden gradually became a legendary figure in the sumo world. He sent all the prize money from his matches back to his hometown, bringing hope to his famine-stricken homeland. Afterward, Raiden voluntarily sealed away his most proficient techniques. Even so, he still won victory after victory on the arena, and the prize money continuously flowed back to his hometown. This legendary sumo wrestler, until the last moment of his life, never used his full strength in an official match. But in that battle of Ragnarok that would decide humanity's survival, Raiden unsealed his Hyakuhi for the first time. His instinct clearly told him that the opponent before him would be the first person worthy of his full strength. As the seal was released, Raiden's muscles began to expand wildly, and his body gradually glowed with green light. At this moment, the Valkyrie Thrud came into play, compressing Raiden's constantly expanding muscles bit by bit until the power was no longer out of control. Raiden at this moment seemed reborn, but facing Shiva, who had opened his third eye, even with Raiden using all his strength, he was still seen through and had one of his arms brutally torn off. This battle between man and God ultimately ended with humanity's defeat, but Raiden felt no regret, because he had already used all his strength. Witnessing this scene, his master also decided to grant this man his final dignity, sending him away from this world. Stay with me, together.